Hello, hello, hello. This is Dr. G, and we are covering day number 2 of the amazing 7-day series, which, by the way, I was challenged to put together by you. I put I guess it's not called a bolo. I put a request, poll. I put a poll out in my stories on Instagram and on Facebook. And what was the unanimous choice as far as what to cover in this 7-day series? But public speaking tips. And so hence we are in the thick of it going through these tips. And so we are on day number 2 of the public speaking tips series. And so if you would like a recap, and I would actually encourage you to watch yesterday's edition, because you will get so many gems from that. I know when I was putting it together, I was encouraged. So I just know it will encourage you as well. And so the 3 things that we talked about yesterday were surrounding mindset. The 3 things that we'll talk about today will also surround mindset, because everything is based on your mindset. Your trajectory is based on the power of your mindset. So obviously, if you have a positive mindset, you're going to be doing some incredible things. Negative mindset, not so much. Okay, we put that out there. Okay, so the 3 things from yesterday, I'm just going to give you a quick recap, but I would encourage you to go ahead and watch the video. Number 1 was affirmations. Number 2 was meditate. And number 3 was visualization. So go back, watch the video, enjoy, share with a friend. You know the deal. Okay, so today we are going to talk about mindset part 2. Okay, so day number 2, mindset part 2. Okay, maybe that wasn't so cool. All right, so number 1, fear as fuel. We have fear for a reason. And I've talked about this before. If you follow me, you definitely know that I love talking about fear. For crying out loud, my entire podcast is about fear and fearlessness. And so basically, we have it for a reason as human beings. And what is the reason why we have fear? We have fear so that it can trigger a sympathetic response. And that sympathetic response is going to allow for us to get out of danger. So when we were, Homo sapien, prehistoric man and woman, basically when we were saber-toothed tiger, as well as maybe even T-Rex's lunch, we had fear such that we could kickstart everything going, channel that power, channel all the energy to the extremities so that we can get out of Dodge and avoid being lunched. So that energy, that mechanism doesn't go away. Saber-toothed tigers went away, and, good old T-Rex with his T-Rex arms went away. But that fear and that response that we have with fear has not. And if you've heard my story about what happens to me when I'm getting ready to talk, the whole sweaty palms, sweaty armpits, ridiculous palpitations, all that visceral stuff, that's all the sympathetic pathways kicking in, that fight or flight. But there's nothing, I don't see anything that I should be running from, right? And you don't have anything that you should be running from. And so instead of having that response and, getting bogged down by that negative energy, because now it's a negative thing. Because what does it do? It makes you say things to yourself like, oh, you're going to fall flat in your face and wire the microphone. And, oh, you're going to break your face. And, oh, you're going to try to get back up. And then you're going to fall back down again and break another part of you. Or, oh, you're going to go up to the podium and there's not a single slide that will advance. Or, oh, you're going to click the clicker and nothing. Or you're going to open your mouth and nothing. This is what it does. Not positive, very negative. And we don't need that. Who needs that? So instead, we can have a mechanism for utilizing that energy. So this is where the mindset comes in, because now if you have been doing the things that I mentioned before in the first one, where you're meditating your 5 minutes a day, you're visualizing you being a boss, the boss that you are. If you are visualizing that, you're going to be in a mind frame where you're going to feel that energy and you're going to be like, yes, I am excited. I'm about to bring it. Like, this is going to be the BOMB.com. Just like that. Turn fear into fuel for you to shine brightly, like the brightest star. So this is what I mean when I say turn fear into fuel. The next thing is, bye-bye rejection. Like, bye Felicia, bye-bye rejection, because guess what? Who needs that? Again, negative energy. We don't need that. We need no negative energy as we're about to get on stage and share with the people that we have prepared the content to share with. Your zone of genius needs to be sprinkled on your audience, and they're not going to get it unless you do it. So stop thinking about, oh my gosh, they're not going to like my talk, or they're not going to like my voice, or what if they don't respond to me? What if they don't clap or what if they don't laugh when I have a joke? Just exit that, okay? Because that is a mindset issue. If you go in with a posture and a mindset that essentially is, this is going to be the most amazing talk ever. This audience is going to be, we're going to be vibing like no other. We are going to be having an exchange that's going to be absolutely miraculous. You'll be bulletproof. So stop thinking about the rejection. Put that aside. Dump that. Bye, Felicia. Bye, rejection. See ya. And then the last but not least, number 3, relax, relate, release. So you get out there and maybe, there's a couple people out there who are maybe looking at their phone or something. Don't take it personal. Just don't. That doesn't mean that they're not interested in what you're saying. Maybe they had a ping that came through and had to take a look at it. Let's not overthink the audience reaction. Let's not try to be in their minds, because guess what? That's impossible. You cannot be in their minds. You cannot think what someone else is. You cannot read what someone else is thinking, unless, of course, you have some miraculous ability to have telepathy, which I know I don't. And I don't know anybody who does, but perhaps there are people who do. And if you happen to be one of those unique individuals, then fabulous. But otherwise, just relax. Just be yourself. Just do what you're there to do, which is provide an excellent talk. Be in your zone of genius and sprinkle that magic on your audience. They will have a reaction. Don't overread their reaction. Don't overthink it. It's just not worth it. Negative energy. Say about that, no part of that. We want no part of negative energy. So the 3 mindset things that we're going to talk about, that we talked about today, are using fear as fuel to help you to be awesome. You're already awesome. Help yourself to be even more awesome by turning that energy into positive energy that's going to help you to perform. Number 2, bye-bye rejection. It has no place in your positive mind. It has no place in your amazing performance that is going to go down. It just doesn't. So bye-bye. And then last but not least, relax, relate, release. Don't overthink what the audience is doing. If they look at their phone, don't think, oh my gosh, I think I'm so boring. That may not be the case. They may be looking because their kid just pinged them and they need to address something. So I hope that this was helpful to you. I hope that you are crushing it, or you at least are on your way to crushing it with facing your fear of public speaking like I am, if that's your deal, or even thinking about how you can level up your next speaking engagement, your next interaction at the club or whatever, however it is that you present yourself in front of other humans in the quote unquote public speaking realm. I'm Dr. G, and I hope that you will be brave, be strong, and unleash your greatness. And I also hope that you will, if you found value in this broadcast, that you will share it with a friend. If you're on YouTube, that you'll do me a solid and subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook, hit that share button, baby. You got it. All right. Have a great one.